This is ABC News, agtlive.
P1-8, 5th January 2020, Sunday. Dr. Uptaker joining IAS Training Academy as a Deputy Director. In all district registers, huge success in 2 years. CITU, BSNL employees to join nationwide strike. CITU and the BSNL employees of Tripura are all set to join the general strike on 8 January, called by the central trade unions. The Communist Party and its different wings have hit the streets of Agartala on Saturday in support of the strike. The focus of the rallies was on the alleged anti-worker, anti-people, anti-national policies of Modi's second government. A former chief minister and incumbent opposition leader Manik Sarkar, accompanied by CITU leaders, also the former transport minister Manik Dai and the other senior party brass of different CPI-backed trade unions on Saturday joined the rally in support of the strike. Sarkar, while addressing the gathering of party supporters on Saturday, said that the strike was to press for 12-point charter of demands of people of this nation and not of any political party. He said the prime demand of the general strike on 8 January is to start a public distribution system across the country and facilitate the people of this nation to draw their daily necessities in cheapest price. Sarkar also lambasted the BJP-led government at the center and added the national economy is slowing down. The adverse effects are already being felt by the workers in unorganized as well as organized sectors in the form of large-scale retrenchment and closures. The central government not only failed to respond to the genuine demands of the working people, but continued its brazen aggression against the rights of the workers in the interest of their corporate masters, he said. The several bank unions, including Tripura's BSNL Employees Union, also extended support to the band. As many as 10 central unions announced the strike in the National Open Mass Convention of Workers as per a joint statement issued by them. Our Kauai correspondent adds, in support of upcoming All India strike on 8 January, CPM held a rally at Kauai today. A former minister, Ago de Burma, led the rally. Along with him, MLA Nimal Biswas, ex-MLA Padma Kumar de Burma, and other local leaders also took part in the rally. CPM activists raised slogans against the ruling dispensation and walked to main roads in Kauai. Later, a public meeting was held. Addressing the gathering, Nimal Biswas triggered guns against the BJP government and slammed the government for its anti-people policies. Nankana cyber attack, BJP Congress held protest speak same lingo. Arati's last journey takes a violent turn. Dr. Abani Majumdar, no more. Eminent physician of the state, Dr. Abani Majumdar, passed away in Durgapur at his son's residence today. He was 86 years old. He is survived by his 2 sons. He died after a brief illness, and he breathed his last today morning after a massive cardiac arrest. 45-year-old falls off train, dies. Tripura Times, 3rd page. Special electoral camps set up in government colonies in Delhi. Sonia Gandhi condemns Nankana Sahib attack, full stated to be a part of AAP manifesto. Kejriwal. Portion of railway station collapses in Bengal, 5 injured. HP scholarship scam, CBI gets custody of accused till 8 January. Punjab Chief Minister flies Akalis for political stunts. Mumbai top cop orders probe into RTI activist assault case. PM insulting India by dragging pack into CAA rail. Azad. Tripura Times, 4th page. Around the world. How, why, and where Trump decided to kill Soleimani. USSC asked to reconsider Obamacare. North Korea calls for self-reliance amid international sanctions. Mourners gather in Baghdad for Soleimani's funeral procession. Indian origin Liza Nandi announces bid for Labour leadership. 2,200 Afghan civilians killed in Taliban attacks in 2019. Rouhani warns US of consequences over Soleimani's killing. Indian eatery provides free meals to Australia bushfire victim. Tripura Times, 5th number page. Indian Overseas Bank gets rupees 4,360 crore capital infusion. TCS moves the Supreme Court against Cyrus Misri's reinstatement. AI conducted workshop on substance abuse. Air India passengers create a ruckus. DGCA asks AI to probe. Fuel prices continue to surge amid tension in Middle East. Tripura Times, 6th number page. Technology and science. After TikTok, the ByteDance targets Indian music lovers with Russell. Spending on the robotic systems, drones to hit $128.7 billion in 2020. Can Facebook take on Google with its own operating system? ISS astronaut with blood clot treated by doctor on Earth. Tripura Times, 7th number page. Need for fearless match winners to win big tournaments, says Kelly. Asian Championship, Sakshi Malik, Puja Danda stunned in trials. Betty hits out at Gill and wants his removal as India a captain. Plaza takes the Churchill brothers to top of I-League table. Under 19 Kuch Bihar Trophy cricket, Shahrukh claims a hat-trick, picks 5 wickets. Tripura Times, 8th number page. IPFT warns CAA exemption to protest from 6th. The indigenous peoples in front of Tripura, this IPFT ruling lie in the present BJP IPFT government on Saturday demanded exemption of CAA for Tripura, fearing that it would further increase the number of infiltrators in the state, which would subsequently mount pressure on limited opportunities in different fields. The party also announced a series of protests for indefinite period opposing the act. And as the indications are more than conspicuous, the party also sought to take the opportunity to resurface its core demand of a separate state, Tripura land. Speaking at a media conference here in the Agartala Press Club, convener of the party's New Movement Committee, Shuklacharan Nauratia, said the party's central body had unanimously decided today to go for protests for indefinite period from 6 January next. The key demands of protest come sit-in demonstration slated to be held at Dukmali, Hati, Konglung would be creation of full-fledged separate state, Tripura land in the 6 scheduled areas in Tripura, exemption of the CAA in Tripura, introduction of NRC all over India. We have altogether 33 party armed. In its day of the protest, 3 party wings will be participating in consecutive 2 phases, 6 party wings a day. A party president, N.C. Burma, and the minister, Mebakuma Jamatia, will also participate in the first day of the protest, said Newatia. Under CAA, he maintained that it would largely affect the tribal population of the state. Already, Tripura has sheltered a lot. If more refugees come here in the state, it will lead to a population explosion. Thus, we need complete exemption of the contentious the CAA from our state, Newatia reasoned. When asked as to why the party was concerned over the CAA, as the 6 scheduled areas had already been exempted from its introduction, he said, though the ADC area had been left out of the purview of the CAA, and there were a tribal population living out of these areas too. Apart from the 6 scheduled areas, we have the 3,000 square kilometers area of the state where the indigenous population is dominant. We can't only think of the ADC. The entire state needs to be out of these acts purview, he said. He also wanted all India NRC exercise so that the intruders could be identified and a due course of action undertaken. To query in the meeting of IPFT leaders and Home Minister Amit Shah, he informed media that the meeting was fruitful and the IPFT leader had been assured of NRC exercise in Tripura. A portion of railway station collapses in Bengal, 5 injured. Budget session to begin in January end. Youth Congress Save Constitution campaign reaches ground. Tripura Pradesh Youth Congress has started holding rural programs in an apparent bid to reconnect with the people. After being appointed as the president of the youth wing of the party, Bijan Biswas learned have directed all the party functionaries of the district and block level to organize programs under the banner of Save India, Save Constitution, Save Democracy, and Reject Citizenship Amendment Act. A similar rally was organized today with the initiative of Raimabeli Block Yuva Congress at the Gandhichara Bazaar. Earlier, a procession of party workers and supporters arrived at the market after parading different streets of the town. Biswas, General Secretary of the TPCC, Baptu Chakrabarti, Raimabeli Block Congress President Bakul Bikash Chakma delivered speech explaining the negative impact of the CAA. Besides, the speakers criticized the alleged anti-people policies of the state and central government and appealed people to support Congress in ADC election in order to teach the ruling force BJP and IPFT a befitting lesson.